zien. Wie kent dit? Wie zegt dit iets? It's about Australia. It's a very old television series. Just about that. This is this guy is called Sonny in the series, and his big friend is Skippy.
Oh
The bush kangaroo.
And I always had Skippy the bush kangaroo. You cannot get this song out of your head, eh?
Skippy, all weekend now.
So, this is an iconic image for me. I always remember this image. Sonny making his homework with the microphone, because he was connected to a teacher somewhere else, in his own country. So the whole concept of, we call it distance learning, already exists for a long time. It's not new. The difference with this time is that it is vastly more common to do it. So the possibilities are almost endless. So what do you get with the technology of today? You get a connection to the whole world. You get not really physically connected, but virtually connected to the whole world. So you have, in fact, you have we are developing now a completely new concept of mobile learning, because every learner can be a mobile learner. There are thousands of resources everywhere just to grasp. So the whole concept of learning has to change. And that's why I think that especially the small schools can have more success in those operations, because you are more flexible. Marit explained it, that with a small team you can make your decisions much faster and more effectively. Because if you have a team of 30 or 40 people and you want to have a change implemented, well, that's not easy. So, I'll take you on a short trip to more creative educational concepts that I ran into. Who of you knows the weekend school? Anybody? Yeah? A few people do. The weekend school is a concept that I'm really in love with, because they it's a separate school. They are now busy in about 12 cities in Holland. They are completely funded by sponsors, by companies. And what they do is they take the children of the black neighborhoods in the big cities, the children from 9 to 12 years, and they teach them during the weekends. And they teach them all different stuff. Not normal school stuff, but live things. They invite people like lawyers or doctors, you name it, an astronaut, things like that. And those people come to the classroom and tell their story, and the children are very, very, very enthusiastic. They are even more enthusiastic about these lessons than they are about their own school. And they even don't call it learning, because learning they associate with sitting on a table, reading a book, doing the assignment. What is very interesting about the weekend school is the educational concept, because there are really teachers working there, graduated teachers, and they do everything that a teacher does except for one thing. the content. The content always comes from the outside. I was once invited also, and I gave some lectures to the children about social media. A little bit the story that you told, and then a little bit more for the children. I know a lot about social media, but I'm not a teacher. So what do? They prepare you for telling your story. I was invited by the teacher. He taught me some didactical principles, how to do it, how to make my story affectionate, really helpful. And then for me that was very, very helpful, because that made my story better. I think it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant. And I really want the normal schools in Holland to adopt this idea. Because a teacher that knows a little bit about 20 different things just knows a little bit. But a teacher that is capable of importing important knowledge into the classroom, into the learning situation, that's the type of teacher we need nowadays. So my story ends here and your story begins here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.